Hello, you silly sausages. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steven, accompanied by Queen Taylor. And what are we doing today?
Today we are jumping over to series 2 of Educating Yorkshire. So this is the first episode. This is over 10 years after the first series.
Yeah.
We know that Mr. Mitchell is out. We know that Mr. Burton is in.
I hope they explain what happened to Mr. Mitchell. If he just retired.
I don't feel like they will. I don't know.
You're just going to let us go without him.
I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe. It's a lot. Like, it's not like, you know, in the first series where it was like, oh, 1 year on.
Yeah.
That we've followed this people the whole time. This is like over 10 years later.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe. It would be nice for us, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't do it. But
and then all the other players, right?
Yeah. I'm curious to see if anybody is, like, if Mr. Steer is still around and Miss Urine and Miss Marsden.
Yeah,
was that her name?
Yeah.
Because I would really like to see all them still. But yeah, it could be, that's a lot of time gone by. So it could be all new faces other than Mr. Burton. So we'll see if the kids have gotten worse or better. This is just last year, so real fresh.
Real fresh, you guys. Super excited about this series. One of the favorite things that we've watched this year. So
it's very enjoyable.
Guys, let's hop on over and let's begin series 2 of Educating Yorkshire.
Let's see if this intro is just as good.
As our toddlers running around screaming Paw Patrol.
I wish I knew you back when we were both small. I wish I knew you. But I have got
the hairdos have changed.
Over a decade ago, the nation fell in love with a school in Yorkshire.
Before it felt like a sin.
Black my eyebrows. I shaved all my eyebrows on. This is a coffee.
Coffee.
Keeps me
awake. Ryan's gone.
And an inspiring English teacher, Mr. Burton.
It's the same moment when the trees aren't loose.
Bloody hell. That's insane.
Who helped one student.
I want to thank you today for letting me speak.
Overcome his stammer.
Especially thank Mr. Burton.
Now, 10 years on, Mr. Burton's been promoted to head teacher.
Oh, I've got the chills.
Cuts off.
Wipe the smirk off your face now. Don't make myself clear.
You should be really proud of your achievements.
In that time, we've had 6 prime ministers.
Wow.
In that
global
time.
Pandemic.
Well, that's a bit dramatic.
And Huddersfield Town have been in and out of the Premier League. Now, the cameras are back.
These lot are insane.
To capture the new challenges.
Get rid of Snapchat, TikTok, get rid of Instagram.
Facing the school.
Well, therapy. Get up.
No! He's just said, leave me alone. I can tell you don't want me here.
We do want you here, pal. It's a difficult world that we live in now, and it's a difficult world to grow up in. But these are moments that, hopefully, children will look back on in the years to come and think, actually, I learnt a lot from that school.
Call me a fat slug. How old are we? 5.
Can we just talk about the fact that you kissed my ex-boyfriend?
So we spent a year
I love you so much.
seeing the troubles,
No.
tears,
So what to do?
It's toxic and it's dragging you down the wrong path.
and triumphs
You little legend. Ready?
through the eyes of the staff
You've committed a criminal offence.
and the students at the very start of adult life.
My aim is to inspire you to achieve your goals.
Aww.
Can we just...
Jacob, it's not funny.
Time flies when you're having fun, baby cakes.
Baby face?
32 and I'm going grey. And I blame you lot.
That was the most mentally
feel that.
exhausting 3 months of my entire life.
Life would be
He looks
so
like
much
he's
easier
just out of
working in a
school.
school if there were no students.
Education!
Oh my gosh. You can see how much so many things have changed in these 10 years, 12 years. What is it? That's crazy.
Immediately with the Apple iPhone headphones in. I don't even know it because, guys, I'm not from that generation. I don't have the Bluetooth headphones in yet. We still have our connectors.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Only one familiar face other than
Only
Mr. Burton.
one.
I'm still hoping Miss Marsden's there. I know she was a little bit older, so maybe by now she was because she was talking about retiring soon, wasn't she, in one of the episodes?
I think
was
so,
that her? Oh, that's a bummer. But it's good to see Miss Urine there still. But lots of like younger teachers in there. More like the one was wearing like crazy heels. I'm wondering if I didn't pay attention to what the kids were wearing. No, they're in
their uniforms.
Yeah,
still.
maybe I wonder if it's like slacked a little bit. Like it's not so strict on the ties and like the facial jewelry or the hair or something like that. But
yeah,
crazy.
Definitely the style has changed with the kids. And guys, Mr. Burton's a 40-year-old stud. he his hair looks different. He looks good. He does.
He looks like he maybe got like a hair transplant or something. It looked pretty fresh. Like at his hairline, it looked like it was darker. Yeah.
But that's okay. Maybe he dyed it.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, I'm not saying like there's anything bad about it. I personally know a couple people that have had like hair transplants.
They needed it. And he looks great.
He does look great. I don't think he's 40 yet though.
He was 30-something 10 years ago.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I thought he had like his 25th birthday or something. I thought I remember him being younger.
He had his 29th birthday. He was just turning 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I'm questioning myself. And now I'm like, we got to go back and watch our reaction we did 6 months
ago. No, you might
ago.
be right. Because I thought 25 was young, but I thought I remember him being younger than I thought. And not because he looked old, but just because I expected him to be older. But yeah, you might be right. So yeah, he's probably like 41 or something maybe.
I'm excited.
Yes, I'm super pumped. It's going to be fun.
Okay, so real quick, I know I just paused it after the intro, but did you ever expect him to be the head teacher, or did you think like Mr. Steer?
I thought Mr. Steer would. And I know I thought I mentioned it when somebody had said, oh, Mr. Burton's the current head teacher. And that's why I was always getting Mr. Burton and Mr. Steer mixed up, because at the time I feel like we'd seen more of Mr. Steer.
Yeah.
And he seemed like he would have been a really good role for it too. So I was always getting those two mixed up. So I thought Mr. Steer would have taken over that role, but I'm also like, now that obviously we've seen more of Mr. Burton, I'm not surprised at all that he did.
I'm curious if Mr. Steer kind of got out of this because of stress.
Yeah.
And because of his health.
With his eczema and stuff.
Yeah.
All that
the
stress.
Allergies.
Yeah.
Just flaring up the way that they did.
Yeah.
And it kind of sucks seeing the old band like not together. You know
I know.
what I mean?
It's really sad. It's like your parents got divorced and now you only see one of them like during the summer or something.
But I am glad that at least they kept it to Mr. Burton.
Yeah.
Because Mr. Burton was amazing.
Yeah, he was. And I think the show would have been good. The series would have been good regardless, because the premise is still the same. Yeah. And I'm hoping all the teachers still care a ton like they did in series 1. But it is good to still see some of the same people.
And hopefully he kept, because Mr. Mitchell came into that school and it was a shit show. And he had to like put all these policies and procedures and this culture into the school.
Yeah.
That Mr. Burton was a part of.
Yeah.
So hopefully Mr. Burton kept that going.
And it's fascinating. I'm really super interested to see the dynamic, because, you know, Mr. Mitchell could be really cool and it could be fun, but there was also a lot of students that were like troublemakers that flat out said that they were afraid of him. And Mr. Burton, I don't feel like he has that in him where people are like, I'm scared of you, Mr. Burton. Yeah. Because, you know, we see him, like, obviously he can be disciplinary and things like that, but he's like always playing music and he's being silly and things like that. So it's like, do the kids respect him just because they respect him and they know how he is? Or do they kind of like act out more because they're not intimidated by him at all?
Cool teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the young, cool teacher.
So that's going to be interesting to see.
Yes. Sorry.
We're just hyped.
Already singing.
Yeah.
You know you want one of these.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God, man.
Since becoming head teacher
I've
7
seen that
years
everywhere.
ago.
Well, this is something else.
Over there.
Have you got it in pink? They do them in pink. I almost bought a pink one.
Mr. Burton has approached the role with a single-minded ambition for the students at Thornhill.
When I took over, I just wanted to be really clear about what we wanted to be. So, work hard, be nice.
It's a simple message.
I'm a simple man.
This bed is made for two.
Ultimately, we want young people to leave this place and go on and be the best version of themselves and be amazing, incredible, fantastic
Mr. Mitchell.
human beings. Do you know, somebody once said to me,
yeah,
your values aren't your values if they have to be written on the side of a cup. But on a high vis, they absolutely are. You know, it sounds simple, but across the course of 5 years, it's really not.
Helping Mr. Burton with his mission is a senior team, including Deputy Head Mrs. Alley and Assistant Head Mrs. Delaney Hudson.
Actually, I think I will have a nice day today, you know. I have a nice day every day.
And over 100
Sounds like Sarah
teachers
Milken.
and support staff.
The reason why he just misbehaves for me every lesson. Would you like to know?
So many ladies.
Well, I just don't like your personality.
Together, they're responsible for the over 900 students who attend Thornhill.
You've got a minute to get to lesson. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
It's Friday, and on corridor duty is Year 8 student manager, Mr. Wilson.
Year 8 is
A
a
young
very
buck.
difficult age group for them as well as us as staff.
Why are you not in lesson? You're now all late. Yeah. Because you're late and you've walked past me 3 times.
They found their feet once they're in Year 8. They're not the little smiley, shy Year 7s they once were. They get a little bit more cocky and arrogant. You're developing hormones, personality changes, friendship groups and where you fit in. It can be a lot for some Year 8 students.
Right, go on then.
Basically, there's something wrong with me. I'm like a psychopath. Genuinely.
I'm going to start by saying I disagree with you. You're not a psychopath. As student managers, we're that face that's not a teacher. We're not in charge of their results. We're not giving them the curriculum. We're supporting them through the other things.
What we can do about this? You don't like him hanging around with these two. He don't like your mates. Why don't you just hang around with Madison and skip happily hand in hand into the future?
They speak
What are
to
you
us
on
about
about?
problems or things going on in their lives that they wouldn't normally talk to class teachers about.
The reason
they're
she
like
didn't
our
want to be with him
counselors,
anymore
basically.
is after this Halloween party, he turned around to her and said, "Are you going to stop dressing like a anytime soon?"
Can be quite challenging with some of them. And then it's my job to help them figure out what's going on to cause these issues.
It's always Year 8s.
There's the Mr. Burton and Mr. Steer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can't get up.
One student well acquainted with Mr. Wilson's office is Year 8, Amy.
When I think of school, I mainly think, I don't want to go. Why do I have to go? The only reason to go there is for the hash browns and my friends.
She's so sweet
I
looking.
love the hash browns here, like, they are perfect.
They're just a bloody hash brown. I love hash browns.
Better than McDonald's, better than frozen, better than homemade. Perfection. It's just like sent from the heavens above. It's actually banging.
You strike me as a confident person.
I wouldn't say I'm that confident. Like if I'm around my mates.
Reminds me of that show Anne with an E. You
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that? Yeah.
You strike me as a confident person.
I wouldn't say I'm that confident. Like if I'm around my mates, more confident.
Why is your tag so holy? Feel like the Bible.
If it's just me, definitely not.
All right, I need to go find Mr. Wilson.
She's so little.
All right, no problem. No worries. Speak to you soon. Bye. Bye. How are we?
Why is there a dinosaur with a massive ball in its mouth?
Have you seen it? It's well cool.
What is it? That's scary. I should use that for my cat. Right, go on,
No,
Bob.
because you won't get the ball back. Right, how are we? Any problems in particular?
I lost my purse, and it had my card in it, and all my money and all my savings. And, like, I cannot go to sleep when I've lost something.
The other week you lost your pencil case. Did you not sleep that night?
No.
Amy's a funny little character. She's got very, very old head on young shoulders.
Seems like it.
Sometimes I sit and talk
It's
to her and it's
Orion.
like you're talking to a 50, 60-year-old adult who's been around for years and not a 12, 13-year-old girl who's just kind of starting out in life.
Like, I've tried herbal tea. It tasted disgusting, and I didn't sleep.
Going for a run around the garden.
Tried that. I've tried doing a digital detox. The only time I got my phone, I would just put on my bus pass.
A
That
digital
didn't help.
How lessons, things like that?
Today, I like to call them ticker-tacks. I don't know why. It sounds
Is that a play on the word tic-tacs?
I love tic-tacs.
I like it.
But anyways, my neck kept on going and going and going and going and going. So I stood outside and my whistling was just getting worse. And my neck was twitching quite a bit. I'm just a mixture of random stuff that put together incorrectly made me.
She's got twitch.
Well, there we go. I don't really feel it.
She's got Tourette.
Coming, it just kind of happens, if you get what I mean. Like, I'll just sit there and then I'll just do it. Some days I'll be like, fine, I'll be sort of confident. I'll be like, you know what, I can do this. Some other days I'll just want to lay in bed and disintegrate.
Disintegrate. Makes sense.
Does make sense. I was curious. I was like, what is she talking about when she said her neck was twitching and things?
So she has ticks.
Yeah.
She has ticks.
Yeah, ticks. Oh, ticky-talkies is what she said. I didn't know what the hell she was talking. I thought she was doing a play on TikTok too. Now it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So she's got like little Tourette's ticks.
Yeah. Her like whoop noise was a really cool sound. She probably hates it, but
it was adorable.
It was.
What I mean, like, I'll just sit there and then I'll just do it. Some days I'll be like, fine, I'll be sort of confident. I'll be like, you know what, I can do this. Some other days I'll just want to lay in bed and disintegrate. My eye went off. Like, I'll keep on like stuttering and then it makes me really anxious and then my tics will kick in. So I'm like, basically, basically.
Amy's Tourette's were new to us in September. I think it developed over the summer holidays, and we don't know why.
Wow. Was there a trauma or something?
She tends to be a bit more
Tourette's
vocal
develop?
with her tics if she's struggling. Her anxiety takes over, the panic sets in.
I was like,
I'm
anxiety.
going to walk you up because I need to tell kids that they've got detentions.
That's very naughty, that.
I'd fear that if the tics were to get worse or different tics came out, that she'd struggle with how to handle those. I wouldn't want her to struggle in silence. I'd want her to keep talking, and that would be a worry for me.
In this one.
Nice one.
You're all right, Am. Just gonna tap towards your heel and then bring it back in. And then go with your left. Tap.
Okay, voices off, facing forward.
Oh, he's a young buck too.
Yeah, he is.
Connie, Riley, absolutely not. We're sat down and we're concentrating and listening.
It's form time for the Year 8s, and tutor Mr. Geary is going over their behaviour points.
Positives for last week. Amy, 5. Billy, 3. Jacob, 1.
Oh, what?
And some students are doing better than others.
Now we're going to do your negatives. Ethan, 1. Isaac, 1. Riley, 9.
9 what?
Negatives for last week.
He's a little Macaulay
You didn't really
Culkin.
see a peep out of Riley in year 7. He was just this quiet little mouse walking round, and then we get into year 8 and it's like, whack. Who's this character?
Who's
He's a little
this
tornado.
character?
He's a little tornado.
Hello.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, yo.
Riley, you've not got your equipment out, so get it out for me. Thank you.
We've noticed that the sensory issues, so he can't walk to school in his shoes, so he keeps his shoes in my office. And then in lessons, really struggles to focus.
Riley, concentrating, please. Thank you.
I am
Concentrate.
concentrating, I've got them all right.
Yeah, no, don't have your head hanging out the window, though. Riley is full of energy, but he's also extremely intelligent. He's really, really clever. I think he sometimes doesn't know how to contain that energy and keep it in a sensible manner.
What a skibbity wibbly wobbly.
Riley, I've asked you once, if I have to ask you again, it'll be a verbal warning, and that's in form. We're not singing.
No.
We're also not reacting like that.
I don't like mean or want to get in trouble. It just, my body gets me into trouble for like doing stuff and shouting out when I don't want to.
See, this is what terrifies me about like kids growing up with technology.
Yeah.
It's just this sensory overload and this overstimulation and hyperactivity.
Yeah, I think it's like
so bad
with the generation.
We're the last ones.
Yeah, I was going to say
millennials are the last
I
ones.
wouldn't even really go. I don't know that I would go as far as like your son's age, because I think it's even a little bit younger than that. Like our son is screwed. But I think, kids that are like 14-ish now and younger, I think is like everybody has ADHD. Everybody has
an ism.
Yeah, some sort of ism. Everybody's overstimulated. Everybody's got sensory issues. I don't know what has happened in the world.
Technology.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's very difficult.
The Amish don't have any of these problems.
That's true.
I mean, they're like doing fine. I just want to point that out.
That's right.
I actually read somewhere, and I say that because I read somewhere that they have like their cancer rates are basically nothing. Their obesity rates are nothing. Like everything the Amish is doing is amazing.
Well, it's because they're raising all their own fruits and vegetables, making their own breads and butter.
But it's like, how can I live that lifestyle without being Amish? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do the whole, religion thing to it.
Yeah, like you have to do a religion thing to it. You just go off grid basically and you homestead.
Yeah. You homestead.
Mm-hmm.
That's better. But yeah, anyways, I digress. Poor kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know what you do with that. And they said something along the lines of like 1 in 4 kids are coming out with like attention deficit disorders or some kind of hyperactivity. Like, that's crazy. Before, when we were growing up, it was like 1 in a couple thousands.
Yeah, it wasn't very heard of. And I think it's good and bad that it's become such a common thing, because obviously you don't want it to be. But because it's so common, I think that schools and teachers are learning how to handle it better, because before, when it was so rare, you're like, this kid's just naughty and they're acting out. You didn't know what it was or how to handle it. And now it's like 80 to 90% of your class is going to have these issues. But that's another deciding factor, like on why I want to homeschool, because if our son ends up like having these sensory issues or just being so super overloaded and stuff, he's not stuck in a school having to sit down and being like, oh, you're being disruptive and things, we can handle it and be like, okay, well, we know what we need to do and we can do it kind of on our schedule where it works. So I think that's kind of a perk.
And then there's also, and on the flip side, there's that social independence. Like, how is he going to handle, life aspect? But
he'll be very social.
Yeah. I'm hoping that gets resolved in our.
We've seen comments before when we've talked about homeschooling and people being like, your kid needs to socialize. And I can't speak for any other countries, but in the US, homeschooling is becoming a lot more common. Even in the state that we live and in the county that we're in, I've joined like 6 different homeschool groups. It is becoming so common. There are sports specifically for homeschool kids to get together and play in. There are all these, like, they'll do, what are they called? Like field trips where all these homeschool kids get together. And it doesn't have to be just homeschooled kids, but it's for the homeschooled kids. And they do these groups. Like, you can be with other students literally 5 days a week if you wanted to be. So they're like, the social aspect is the least of my concerns.
Good. Let's continue.
Okay.
Right, come on in, Riley, take a seat.
Riley's frequent disruptions means he has regular check-ins with assistant head Mrs. Delaney Hudson.
Right, let's have a look at this report. So we've got B1, failure to follow instructions.
That is bubbles, that. I will follow instructions.
Bubbles.
You don't even know when it was. Shouting out. So we've got...
An answer.
No, you didn't. You shouted out mango.
Mango?
Yeah.
Oh.
We've got a bit of inappropriate language around school.
Where?
So when you got asked to change your trainers, you told her to shut up. So, target 1, it's going to be to use appropriate language. Yeah? And to follow instructions.
I can do that sometimes.
Well, we're going for all time. All right, Riley? There you go.
My baby brother just turned 21 and he looks so much like him
You
when
have
he
a
was
good
younger.
day.
Yeah.
You can do this, Riley. I know you can. If
Like seeing
Riley's
him in him.
behaviour continues in the way it is, then we need to really start digging into what is going on. Have we got any traits of ADHD? Is it that he just wants to be a class clown? Does he want to make people laugh?
Shut up!
Or does he actually just enjoy misbehaving?
Yeah. It's actually an interesting point. Like, you know, we're talking about ADHD and like we're trying to put that up as a first line of defense there for his behavior. But some kids just want to watch the world burn. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's a first line of defense. I think it's just something to be taken into consideration that maybe even during series 1 wasn't like as predominant as it is now.
But she pointed it out. She's like, does he have ADHD? Is he just trying to be a class clown? Or does he just really like this stuff?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I guess there are some badass kids that just want to be badasses. And there's nothing to really cure. It's just what they are.
Yeah.
You know?
You all right, Millie? Do you need emotional support? She needs an emotional support piece of toast.
It's Monday, and at Breakfast
She's
Club,
adorable.
Amy and her friends are getting down to the important business of the day.
I'm getting McDonald's tonight. I'm allergic to McDonald's. What? Anytime I have it, I always end up vomiting.
You better not do it for Monday. And you better take McDonald's.
And you never know, I might end up single with a dog. Well, we're all friends, me, Millie, Marcy and Ella. And then Gabby's recently joined. Like, we're all, like, close. Like, it makes me feel very happy. Millie, where did you get them from, Timu? Yeah. Oh, Timu. Amy was a really bubbly person. She'll say a joke and I'll always laugh, because she's really funny. Amy supports me by, like, always listening to me and, like, trying to make me happy all the time.
You guys be good to her.
I know. If there's
Amy's friendship group's very...
I'm really scared the way that it's setting this up is like there's going to be a later episode where she's one of the ones that she's like fighting with her friends group and I will cry because this girl is so adorable and wholesome and sweet.
Always listening to me and like trying to make me happy all the time.
Still drawing on their eyebrows.
Amy's friendship group's very up and down.
Oh, no.
They're a good set of friends. They're there for each other and they've all embraced the fact that Amy's got tics and they're not fazed, they're not bothered. But dealing with teenage emotions is like a roller coaster. So most days they're amazing, they get on really well, and the next minute they hate each other and the whole world's ending.
She just flapped me off completely. Ella? Yeah? Has she been married? You left me. Sorry, I was going over to Marsden House. We sometimes have fallouts. It's quite sad, but we're a really good friendship, so I'll just get back friends with them later.
Yeah, you're sorry. You left me. You didn't even say it. You didn't talk to me at all. You completely blanked me off.
Fallouts and teenage girls, it's massive. And it could be something so small which could actually ruin the day.
There was a time when I didn't have many friends and I was kind of by myself. Yeah, I do sometimes worry about that happening again. Sorry, do you want to know why? It's because I asked you in the morning. I said into the morning, do you want to go over to Marsden House with me? And you said no.
I think Amy, she's got the added pressure of the Tourette's, the anxiety surrounding that. So I think it would be easier for her to have a wobble and struggle. So it's figuring out how to support her.
Don't dare.
To build Amy's confidence, Mr. Wilson has arranged regular sessions in the school's wellbeing hub.
Amy, how are you?
I'm freezing.
You're freezing?
Yeah. Got your positive potato with you?
I have got my positive potato.
And today, friend Marcy has been asked to join.
Have a seat. I just want you to think about self-esteem a little bit. I want you to pay some compliments to yourself. Amy, what do you like about yourself?
I don't know. Positives. Nothing.
You said at least 5.
It's stressing me out is doing all this work on self-esteem because I don't get it and I can't
What don't
find
you
out
get?
good about myself.
The thing is, Amy, we need you to be able to look in the mirror and feel positive about yourself and be able to say some positive things.
I know this, but I can't do that. I've tried. These tics have been really bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to snap my neck back into place.
Amy's Tourette's affect her in many ways. Usually when it's really bad in lessons, she can't really do her work or concentrate or all like that. I think lots of people obviously turn around and oh, why is she making that sound? And then she can't really say it, so I usually say it for her. She's always stuck up for me and always been there for me, and I'll always stick up for her as well.
Right, I will grab you both next week and just assess where we're at with things and what's next.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, I don't want the room left like TK Maxx. Get it nice and tidy, please.
Let's get to his lessons, please.
You okay? That was devastating.
Yeah.
Oh, that broke my heart, man.
Yeah, hearing her say she didn't have anything that she felt was positive or that she liked about herself, that was really painful.
That sucks.
Like at that age, I think we all come to a point where, like, if you would ask me, what's something positive about you or what do you like about yourself? There's going to be days where I'm like, literally nothing. And I think that's fairly common as an adult. But to be at that age and feel that way already, that absolutely breaks my heart. That is so freaking sad. And I think, like, not to take away how males feel, because I know males can and do feel the same way, but I think there's extra pressure on females from, society, and you need to look a certain way and you need to weigh a certain amount, and, like, just beauty standards and things are like shoved down your throat at such a young age. We personally have family members and things that are 7 years old, a girl, and like girls, and talking about, thinking they're fat and wanting to skip dinner because they're fat, and, thinking that they're ugly and all these things. And it's like, no kid at that age should feel that way. And I know obviously she's not 7, she's older, but still that's very young to be like, I don't have anything that I like about myself. That's just devastating.
That's devastating.
And I'm so glad that, her friend had said, she's always stick up for me. I'll always stick up for her. Knowing that she's got good friends like that, I think is going to help her. And I think I'm just very grateful that she's got good friends, and, the fallouts, whatever that's going to happen at that age, but like, it could really make a huge impact on her.
If I was Amy's, because I get that life kind of takes you on paths, but if I was Amy's parents and I watched this episode and I watched her say that, oh, my world would just fall apart.
I can't even imagine. Like, it wrecked me, and I don't know the girl. If my own child had said that, there's no way.
Like,
even just thinking about that right now, like if our son had said that, there's no.
And that's the way he's feeling. Because, sometimes kids don't tell their parents how they're feeling or things are different, but like here they'll tell a complete, the mouth of babes, right? They'll just tell a complete stranger,
It's like, it's the same for adults when you maybe like see a therapist or something. Like, you don't want people that know you to know your problems or know how you're feeling about things, because like maybe you don't want them to judge you, or you don't want them to remember it and like bring it up some other time. You just want to get it off your chest. But if it's to a stranger, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't hurt you.
Yeah. And I think that's probably.
Oh, that's devastating.
Instance for a lot of kids.
That is devastating.
If I have to speak to you everyone one by one and take statements, I will do, but I'm hoping that you're mature enough to tell me who it was, because then we can deal with those people rather than all 5 of you. Anybody like to own up to it? No?
Right.
I'm waiting. Anyone? Own up to it. Sir's heard it and he knows it was somebody. Right, who made the pig noises?
Very quietly, in we come.
Oh, no. Me Clover! It's Clover!
Right, Mohammed, Sarah, Riley.
Here!
It's period 4 and science for the year 8s.
Just like, I don't want to deal with this.
Alfie, Abdurrahman, Ibrahim.
Oh my God.
Fish. Paper
I'm doing a
towel.
register.
I spilled
you
my
need to wait.
water.
I'm doing a register.
I'll get some
you
for
need to
prep
wait.
room.
No,
I
Riley.
found him.
You are now on a verbal because you've not listened to my instructions.
What happens in my head? Stuff like, a mess.
Let me clean my water.
I'll be in the right mindset to do the lesson, but then I'll get into a lesson and then my mindset will just change completely so that I won't want to do the lesson.
So we're looking at enzymes.
That is bubbles.
I'm just going to remind you of that report, Riley.
Despite being in top set, Riley's lively behaviour has landed him on report for the 5th time this year.
Riley, that should be 1 now.
My
We
goodness.
understand that there are factors that affect children's behaviour, and there might be reasons that contribute to it, but there are no excuses for poor behaviour. We have to deal with the behaviour itself. It's important that we do, because it isn't OK to be stopping other students learning.
Riley, go and wait outside, please. And you need to take that jacket off.
All right. Oh, stop.
Abdram, why have you still got a paper aeroplane in your hand despite being told that that should be in the bin? We asked you to wait outside.
I'm listening.
Out of the door with it closed.
Okay.
Have you only
I
just
couldn't
got
help
in?
you, teacher.
Oh, is it Skylar?
Yeah, she's here.
What are we late for?
Right,
Craig, that's a big scarf. Have you got smaller or a scarf got bigger? See you in a bit, Skylar. Right.
So, Riley's mum had some concerns early on
Yeah.
around some possible SEND needs that have gone unidentified at primary school. Initial screening and testing shows mild dyslexia.
Yeah.
And it is mild because he clearly has coping strategies because he's pulled a SAS score of 102 out.
Wow.
He's reading above average.
Yeah.
Him being on report,
Mhm.
his behaviour improves in terms of removals from lessons.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do this neurodiversity screener with him, which is not diagnostic at all.
Do you see the celebrations in the back?
Oh, yeah.
We got a box of those.
However, if we want to look at that possibility, the diagnosis has to come from a consultant psychiatrist or consultant
Doctor.
Oh, wow.
paediatrician.
But they should take the recommendations or the. So when my son was diagnosed, they took feedback from the teachers, and what they called them was observations.
Yeah.
And then because they take statements basically on what the child displays in their kind of care.
Yeah, because they spend so much time with the teachers.
Right. So it's tough for a doctor to just sit with the kid for 10, 15 minutes and determine his symptoms, right?
Yeah.
They observe them, but you get these reports from the people closest to you. So you'll get it from your mom, your dad, your, close family, and your teachers. And I think the biggest recommendation comes from the teachers. Or observations. I don't want to say recommendations because it's not what it is. because they're not supposed to. They're supposed to be impartial and just state facts about what they observe. It's not like, I recommend Billy be diagnosed because he's an asshole. Like,
right,
that's
they
not
don't
enough.
have the authority or the professional input in that.
Right. So it'd be very interesting.
I don't necessarily think the diagnosis is the most important thing, because the piece of paper itself is not a shield from the world around them. It isn't something that's going to stop things being a challenge. What is going to help them is teaching them the tips and the strategies that they can use, not just for now, in the lessons now, but for the future as well.
Yeah.
If this comes through and marries up with everything else, and all we're seeing is that we've got a little bit of mild dyslexia, then we're going to have to think about it. Is this a behaviour choice?
It's really important for us as a school, but more importantly for Riley, that we get this right now. You know, he's in year 8, so he's already found his feet, but it's still very early, so we need to get it right for Riley now.
Right, it's the usual thing. He does have a second pair of trousers on under there.
I can't believe you walk around like that.
We had an issue yesterday, sir, with a vape stuffed down the front of his second pair of trousers. So he's told me today there isn't one.
Go on then.
Make sure sir can see the pockets really clearly.
I can't believe you wear them like that. Is it not uncomfortable?
No. Do you know where you're going?
No.
Mr. Learner's office. Bye.
He's got a spoon in his hand.
Yeah, see, they're talking about like him wanting to be a class clown and things. It's like he seems to still act. I don't think it's just wanting to be a class clown. I mean, maybe he's just like a goofy kid. And I don't mean goofy in like a negative way, but like even when he's not around anybody, he's in the hallway by himself, he's still acting like that. And I don't think that like, I'm not saying it's ADHD either. I'm just saying, like, I don't think it's just wanting to be a class clown. I think it's possible that he is wanting to be a class clown, but I think it's obviously beyond that, since he acts that way when he's by himself as well. Does that make sense?
No, Mr. Cookman says he can go back over to...
Perfect, yeah. Right, Riley, sorry, come on in.
In a bid to try and understand what's going on with Riley, the first step for Mrs. Delaney Hudson is to carry out a neurodiversity screening.
I'm going to be typing into a computer while you're answering questions. I need you to be genuine and honest. Right, are you ready for your first question? Do you have difficulty making out the sounds of words?
Sometimes.
Do you find that your sentences come out sounding muddled?
Often.
Do you find that you can't explain why you did something?
Yeah, often.
Do you find it difficult to decide which is the correct mathematical strategy to use?
No.
Do you ever get told that you're staring at people?
Often. My mum thinks I have ADHD, but I don't think I do. It stresses me out because, like, I want to know why I can't sit still. Now, I hope I can eventually, like, know what I'm doing wrong, like what's making me do stuff.
Right, you've answered all of them.
My concern for Riley at the minute is that he's a really intelligent young man. He's very likeable, but if his behaviour continues as it is, and this potentially is not a SEND need and these are behaviour choices, then the sanctions that are coming Riley's way are going to be quite significant.
Yeah. Gosh, that's so tough.
Girls, are we falling out? No? Louis!
It's break time. and Riley is burning off some excess energy.
Fill that with water. Fill that with water. Come fill bottles up.
Why?
So he can slide down.
Your shoes,
Toilet's
kid.
gonna be made massive.
Off we go. Shirts in, ties on, coats off.
Whistle's gone.
He luckily didn't fall and get all muddy. I was expecting that.
Yeah.
It's been over a week since Riley's neurodiversity screening.
Hiya,
His
Bobby.
mom.
Thanks to come through.
You alright?
And Mum Bobby has come in to meet Mrs. Delaney Hudson for the results.
Riley, I don't need to introduce you. It's your mum. Yeah, please.
I think you need to bring your shoes home and have a bit of polish on them. Look at the state of them. Give me your phone.
I'm doing it. Is that right for you, Bobby?
Did he call you Bobby? Right, Riley, are you ready?
Yeah.
He's reading it.
Did that trigger you?
If our son ever calls me Taylor instead of mom or mommy or mama, whoo, child, I brought you into this world and I will bring you back out of it.
Bobby.
You call your mom.
Oh,
She didn't look like she liked it. Like that was like a disrespect thing. The teacher was laughing it off like she didn't know if it was funny or not. But if you notice mom's face, she was like, like she was trying to make light of it, but I don't think she liked that at all.
Age is well above average. The rest of his screening showed really, really slight dyslexia, but less than 50% of any indicators that we used were positive for ADHD, so less than a 50% chance for that. And then your teacher feedback is that you display more concerning behaviour traits after lunch. One thing I want you to do, which will come through in here, is I'm going to ask him to keep a food diary. It just helps us and it helps your teachers to have a look at exactly what is going on. So, average daily diet.
Weetabix. Chocolate Weetabix normally.
Oh, you forgot that chocolate bit.
Still Weetabix.
Yeah, but there might...
Then he puts sugar on them.
A tablespoon,
A
yeah?
dessert spoon.
Tablespoon of sugar makes the medicine go down.
Cup of coffee.
Oof.
Is it normal coffee?
Yeah.
Not
sugars.
decaf?
No. Normal
So we've
coffee.
got some more sugar banged in that coffee, yeah?
Yeah.
Riley, are you not sweet enough?
Sugar
So we've
and
got a coffee with
caffeine.
2 sugars.
Then sometimes I'll take a tube of Pringles out of cupboard.
Do these Pringles, do we pop at break and then we don't stop until after P3?
On his way to school normally.
Oh, you just graze on them. So when I give you this food diary, there's going to be some stuff that I'm going to put on there, obvious stuff, what me and your mum think that are just an absolute no-go. So you've got to be honest with us.
You need to be honest.
Yeah.
Say what you've had.
If Riley commits to the food diary, I'm quite confident that we might have found the trigger as to what causes some of his behaviour choices. But I am going to absolutely have to watch Riley like a hawk.
That's interesting.
Good morning, fellas. Good morning, girls.
It's Monday at Thornhill.
What are we finishing there? What you got, breakfast bar? Good stuff. Set you up for the day, that, won't it? Good morning.
So I got 6 packs of Space Raiders.
Why would anyone need 6 packs of Space Raiders in school?
And ready for the morning catch-up with her friends is Year 8 Amy.
Excuse me. I'm gonna go. Excuse me.
Where are you going?
Off outside.
I'll meet you.
What?
But today, Millie is giving Amy the cold shoulder.
Bye.
Stop it, Millie.
I sometimes worry about people being, like, upset with me. It might be linked to my anxiety. I honestly don't know, but I just overthink everything. I don't know why, it just triggers something inside of me which makes it feel really awkward. When I sat down next to Millie, she picked up a bag, side-eyed me, and just like scooted away from me and wouldn't stare at me at all. Be like, the whole day ruined.
That needs to go in the bin. The tube of crisps in the bin, please.
Right, what are you eating today?
Jam and toast and a cup of coffee.
Since agreeing to keep a food diary, Mrs. Delaney Hudson has decided to keep a watchful eye on Riley's diet.
Any snacks in that bag?
No, that's really good.
Any snacks in the pockets?
My pockets are empty apart from a couple of crumbs.
Any Pringles?
No. No. They've never forgotten it.
Any Red Bull?
No. Actually, that.
What are you going to have for your dinner?
Depends.
Don't just get loads of chocolate cookies.
Oh, right. There's nothing I'll eat from the canteen. That looks amazing. Doesn't it? If it's not pizza, I'll just get a cookie. I sometimes have double pizza, so pizza for dinner and pizza for tea after.
I mean,
and that's a
you.
good day,
Yeah.
That is a good day.
Ugh.
What's your favourite time of the school day?
Lunchtime. Lunchtime because I'm very, very hungry.
You're always hungry?
I know.
That baguette's worth a go.
What is it? What is it?
It's not about what it is. It's about what it represents.
Oi! Is whacked me around head with a piece of toast?
Jacket tater with cheese and beans. That is a good one. Oh, and fish and chips.
This one is an uncooked potato. This is why school dinners are rubbish.
It's like prison food.
No, I think some of them are nice.
Chips with no salt. I bring my own salt. It's in my pocket. Jesse.
She really does.
Bring my own salt. I mean,
You're the person laughing.
Chocolate. No, food diary.
Oh, it's too much sugar.
Have you had all that?
No, I've only had literally that.
Right, put that back.
Where's the rest of it gone then? I know you think we're being mean now, limiting your intake of sugar, but honestly, you will thank us for it.
How did I not find that chocolate this morning?
Where did you have it stored?
At bottom. What else is in?
Oh. Anything else? Be honest with us.
It's bright pink.
Open that bag, let's have a look.
How have you got these past me?
They're in my bag.
Your mum's gonna go mental.
Is that Luke in his
I
aid or
think
whatever?
at the
Lucas
minute,
aid?
monitoring the amount of sugar and additives.
Energy drinks?
That Riley's eating, I'm killing his joy. I am the food police round here.
Hi. What wrong with you this morning? You all right? Sure?
Oh, Millie. Why are you being a twat?
For Amy, the ongoing tension with Millie is proving tricky to resolve.
Millie, stop it.
Why? What happened? There's like nothing Amy could do.
She's trying. She's even trying to walk out.
Do you know what's wrong with her? Because she keeps on being miserable towards me. Might be because I'm hanging out with Marcy, but like I'm not being mates with Marcy just because we're. Because I'm gonna sit over here because I can't sit. Mom, to your roast dinner.
Marcy's so sweet to her.
Do you know what's wrong with her? She's been miserable to me all day, and I don't know why. Probably because she's hanging out with me. I've been not but nice to her.
Oh.
So I don't know what the problem is. Like I said, don't care.
So those two must not get on very well.
See,
In
but
my
Marcy.
friendship group, I want everyone.
See, but Marcy's like a ride or die. You know? What
Yeah,
I mean?
Marcy's the one that she's like, she's had my back. I will always have her back. And Millie is like, she's talked about having falling outs, and she's like, sometimes I get upset, and like I'll always go back to them. But it's like, why do you want to have the friend that's getting upset? And I know it's that age group. I've never like had fallings out with friends like that. I never, even at that age, was like we were bickering or we were having like those moments. Like, I don't know. I know it's probably common because hormones and stuff, but I never experienced it. But it's like, why would you want to have a friend that if she's doing that all the time, I'd be like, this is exhausting. And it's knowing that Amy has anxiety and that anxiety makes her tics worse and things. It's like, you're just putting her through so much stress that she doesn't need. And for what? And then she's got this friend who treats her very nice and has her back and things.
Well, they
and you're
can't
upset
see
with her
past
for
their
hanging out.
face, these kids.
I know they can't. It was like the episode with those two girls that were friends, and
Yeah.
the one girl's friend was
a douche.
Her friend group was not welcoming and things. Yeah. And that made me wonder when she was like, don't know, don't care. When she said it the first time, I'm like, oh.
Like I said, don't know, don't care. In my friendship group, I want everyone to be happy. I don't really like being stuck in the middle of Millie and Marcy. It's a bit awkward, because then I'm like, which one do I hang out with? Which one do I... Yeah. It's just like really stressful and I get really anxious. Yeah, stressed and... Obviously my tics. Because I'm anxious, I'll probably get even worse. So then I'll just be sat there in the corner, ticking. All right, I need to go find Mr. Wilson.
I think it's crucial that you have somebody to speak to in the school that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Back when I was at school, my parents separated. It was quite difficult.
Have a minute. Take a breather.
I just don't think I did open up to people when I was at school. But then I don't know if there was somebody there who I could have opened up to and trusted as much as maybe what students have now.
I think it makes a big impact.
How are we?
So, basically, with Millie, we've been fine. But yeah, she was being proper mangy today. We're like, you all right, Millie? It's fine if you don't want to talk about it. I just want to make sure you're all right. And then she just looked away from me.
Maybe she's having a rough day. Just think about it when you have a rough day. Do you want to speak to people all the time?
But she was being fine with everyone else, and then when I went over, she instantly turned away and walked away. And I want to talk to her, but I'm scared to.
I think you two are very... 1 minute your besties, 1 minute it's not, 1 minute you are, 1 minute you're not.
Yeah, I'm just worried that we won't be able to patch things up, because I want to be fine with all of them.
OK. Wait here.
Oh.
Good for you, Mr. Wilson. Get them together.
Yeah.
I always keep in mind that their problems aren't massive for them. Teenagers in general have a lot going on. Not every teenager has that added extra of what Amy's difficulties are as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Year 8 Amy is worried she's fallen out with friend Millie, so has enlisted the help of student manager Mr. Wilson.
I struggle with putting myself in their shoes in those situations.
Did you see her name?
Enlisted the help of student manager Mr. Wilson.
Miss a Nurse.
Oh, that's funny. Miss A Nurse.
Miss A Nurse. It's I guess that's like her first name.
Yeah.
So it's Miss Nurse.
Yeah. But it is funny.
Okay.
She's their student manager. Oh, 3 of them.
I struggle with putting myself in their shoes in those situations because I'm very, oh, it'll be fine, crack on, you know, it'll sort itself out. And actually, I don't think it does sometimes. I think they do need that intervention and that support with certain things.
Right, I'm not here. Chat it out.
Hi. I was just say, this morning, I saw that you're a bit mangy, and I wanted to know what was wrong, but I also didn't want to, you know, make you upset.
Yeah, it's all right. I was just quite tired, like this morning. So I'm sorry about that.
Are you alright with me being next to Marcy as well?
Yeah, like,
Because
I'm not bothered about that.
But
I
I'm
think
just
you
worried
are,
because
though.
I want us all to be mates again. So I'm just getting a bit scared of like us guys drifting apart and then me going to you and then her thinking that I'm talking stuff about her and then everything just falling apart again and I'm stuck by myself again.
You can, like, if you feel that or you have no one, just come to me, literally. I've got me and Ella just hanging around outside.
She's been trying to go to you.
Downtown, walking fast.
It just depends.
Fast and I'm homebound. Sorry, someone just said making my way on the radio and that's what came into my head.
He's lightening the mood.
It's nice that she does come to me and tells me a lot and easy for her to have that person there to talk to and trust, and then she doesn't have to feel like she's bottled everything up and going home and exploding.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Come on then.
A lot of the
Good for
time,
you.
that's the biggest step for some of them, just actually realising they can trust somebody to speak to about their issues and their worries.
Bye.
Languages 2, AK.
See, that was really nice
Yeah.
because it gave them a space where they can have that discourse without feeling like everybody was watching them. and,
Yeah, pressured.
you know,
He's like, right, you sorted out, I'm not here. Yeah, I think that was the proper way to handle that.
Yeah.
And then, coming in at the end and singing, whether he did that intentionally or not, it like lightened the mood, made them
Yeah.
giggle, and then they were like, it was like,
Besties.
it felt like it was really like water under the bridge at that point.
Good. That was excellent.
Yeah. Very well handled. It's just such a good show.
It snows there.
Riley!
Yep.
Breakfast is ready, come on!
Oh, we're in a home.
You don't normally eat fruit as much on a breakfast time, do you, Riley? No. It's a lot better for you, though, isn't it? Let's have a look at your food diary.
Natural sugars.
Since starting his food diary, Year 8 Riley has been making some changes to his morning routine.
That's good.
Have you eaten all your melon?
Yeah.
Right. Are you going to behave today at school, Riley?
I'll try.
No negative comments, please, today.
I'll try.
Yeah, you will
Got
try.
that coffee.
Come on, get your coffee down here and then get dressed. Let's
Still
go.
drinking coffee. What kid at that age is drinking coffee?
See you tonight. Love you. Bye.
It's funny because we talk to so many adults on YouTube and Patreon and Discord, and they're all like, I don't want to say all, most of them don't drink coffee. They like tea. But here we watch Educating Yorkshire, and all
Everybody
these
drinking coffee.
student children are drinking coffee, and they're like, I just needed to get me through this long work day.
Yeah, I know,
So funny.
Jesus.
They're all drinking coffee.
It's so rough.
All right, no more time. It was fun.
She said, oh, hi, nice to meet you tonight.
Oh, the copyright.
Dance, get up off her feet. She said this life ain't forever one. So here together, then let's play it on.
I'm gonna get B3'd.
We can dance all night.
Snowballs down, please, ladies and gents.
Yes, there are times I've seen a few that I've bit off more than I can chew.
Right.
I did it my way.
Surprised he knew that song.
Yeah, right. He's young enough.
Amy, I can see ya.
Mr. Geary's Year 8 form are getting ready for another day at Thornhill.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir. Did you get your shoes?
No.
So what you got on your feet? Right, you need to peg it down to my office.
I'll change them after.
No, now. You need to be ready for the day, Riley. You cannot learn with trainers on. It's a proven fact.
It is.
It's proven
Assistant
fact.
Head Mrs. Delaney Hudson has been keeping tabs on Riley's diet and behaviour to see if there's a link.
What we had for breakfast this morning, Riley?
I mean, nutrition
Wheat flakes, excellent.
is
How many
huge.
tablespoons of sugar on it?
None.
Yeah.
None. He's really happy about that.
You can tell, can't you?
Yeah,
One
definitely.
small change can make a really big difference, and that's clear to see with Riley's food diary.
Riley, do you want to read down to Across the Land?
The wind was just getting stronger and my shirt was flapping. I felt like I was up on a ship because the whole belt frame was moving.
Okay, lovely. Riley, absolutely brilliant. Well read.
He's really like embraced this and gone with it.
Yay! Have I got you again like this?
What, like ever?
No,
Yeah,
like
you
this
have,
after.
yeah.
Good, because
Oh.
I like your lessons.
Oh, thanks, Riley. I appreciate that.
He is getting less behaviour points, he's engaging more in his learning, and he's getting more success in his
hats off.
lessons.
So Riley, how am I going to write that?
I love that.
2y take away 7 divided by 2 equals, and then equal sign. You.
Perfect.
He's got a lightsaber pen, and I kind of
Polish
love
is
it.
off. Thank you.
Geary.
Played for Mr. Geary.
Thanks, Riley.
He absolutely thrives off of positivity. So he's really proud if he gets a full page of ticks on his report card. It means a lot to him.
No.
All right, Skylar.
No, I'm not.
What's up?
I've really hurt my arm and no one cares.
I care. I've only got heat. Riley, come on in. Put your bag and your coat there. Right, let's have a look at your report. This is the moment of truth for Riley, Skylar. So these are your comments so far. Very good. Excellent in exam conditions. Fantastic, very good. Last lesson, English, 3 ticks. Comment, absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
That's amazing.
You, my friend, are going gardening. Let's go.
I'm going gardening.
Because that's what his reward is and he enjoys it.
Did you choose that? I would not choose gardening in this weather.
Well, it's a good job you're not coming with us then, isn't it? Come on now.
I'm here stuck. I got it out.
Seeing Riley beginning to take accountability fills me with hope and it makes me happy. But it has to be about consistency now and continue making right choices. Do you know what I mean? Because I can't continue to monitor his food until year 11. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous.
But she's gonna do it.
Next time,
She's gonna do
it's
it.
not just GCSEs on the...
All right, we gotta pause it for the spoilers. I know. Okay.
Oh, I'm so happy that made a difference for him.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm super stoked that like hats off to
Yeah.
Miss Delaney Hudson.
Yeah.
She crushed it
For
there.
taking, because that's so far beyond. I mean, obviously you want to find the root cause because it's like, are they just being naughty? Is there something that we can do to make the change to help them? So like it makes sense, but it's also like a food diary and checking in with him. Like that's so far beyond
what any teacher
what
should
like a
have
regular
to do.
teacher. Yeah, it's crazy. And not only to her, but like hats off to mom making sure that he's
Yeah.
getting what he needs, and hats off to him for doing it and not just fighting it. And you know, obviously he was sneaky a couple times, but for him to be really trying to make the difference is
Yeah.
just amazing.
And nutrition is big. It's
Yeah.
so key. You can have, you know,
I think we see that even with like our toddler, because
Yeah.
you know, he's in this stage of being very picky, and he never was. It was like incredible how this kid would eat literally anything, and now he is so picky. And there's days where he won't eat all day long, and the only thing that you can get him to eat is like a bag of chips and a cookie, and it is the worst thing ever. And like we hate it, but it's like, okay, well, at least he'll eat something and not starve all day long. And you could definitely tell, like his behavior
moods
and
and
his
his
mood is so
behavior.
much worse when he's just
eating clean
eating
and healthy.
crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I think it's because you were too exotic with the
I was not too excited.
yeah, you were like 100 foods before he's like what?
A year.
A year. 100 foods.
I
So
just
give him
wanted him.
dragon
It
fruit.
wasn't like it wasn't even like a goal that I had until I'd realized that he'd already had like 60 different foods. And then I was like, okay, well, let's see if we can make it to 100 before he's a year. And he did. At like 9 or 10 months, he'd had 100. He'd tried 100 different foods, but he loved them. You know, it's like dragon fruit was like the only thing he didn't like, which I tasted it. And to be fair, it was not good.
It was
It smelled gross and it tasted gross, but he was
squash
never
is-
picky until like maybe 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's just not fun.
So, what did you think about the cast of characters, the teachers, the new players? It's not Mr. Mitchell.
It's not Mr. Mitchell.
It's not, Miss Marston.
Which we didn't even see Miss Urine, but we did see her in the intro.
Yeah.
So she's still here somewhere, but it must
I think
be
that's
maybe
Cochran.
higher grade.
Miss Cochran.
Who?
The lady, the one that used to sit with Miss Marston.
Oh, who's Miss Urine?
Miss Urine is the younger blonde-haired chick.
Oh, that was working with.
That was
who
a
was it?
teacher.
Like Jack or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So
I think
she's
it's
around.
Cochran.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Again, we watched season 1 a long time ago at this point, and series 1. But
mixing up names and faces, yeah.
I will say the first episode of Educating Yorkshire series 1, I felt like was way more intense, and I think it's just a byproduct of today's kids. Like I feel like things are a lot more tamer now.
Really?
Yeah, than they were back then. I think
I would say I feel the opposite.
No, I think that kids are better behaved and probably. I think they're a little bit more crazy, but like they were getting fist fights and shit back then in 2013, and like we're seeing more like violence and the intros. You could just pair the intros.
Yeah, maybe less violence, I would say, but I think everything else is worse now.
Yeah, I think the behavioral shouting out, being a class clown might be more prevalent, but I just felt like I liked it. Of course, we had Mr. Burton in the first series, so I think the first episode of series 1 was more engaging. With this one, they stayed with the same formula. We followed 2 kids' stories. I fell in love with Amy because I immediately felt compassion for her.
Yeah.
And felt bad. Riley, his story was incredible at the end, but like watching him
be a turd,
I just didn't give a crap about him.
Yeah.
Like his story didn't really mesh up. And
so I think what like really sucked you in is like more chaos, less like just acting out, but more like like maybe when things are more physical and like it's just more kind of fast paced and things like that.
I felt like there was more going on in the first one. This one felt very tamed, and not I don't think by choice. Like I think it's just this is the way it is now, and it just felt like, and maybe
it is episode 1, so maybe it's not going to be the case, but I think it's still good. I mean,
I think it was still watchable, and it was still good. It just wasn't as explosive, and it didn't draw me in and suck me in. Like the drama wasn't as dramatic.
I was gonna say the drama is not there,
right? And like you had some petty stuff, but it was never like it's juicy. Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
So there was, and again, it is a new series, so it's like episode 1. See how this goes. I didn't see anything of like Miss Allie, the assistant head teacher. We saw Delaney Hudson the most, which I think
she's the assistant head teacher.
The deputy, right?
Oh yeah, the one with the short dark hair.
Yeah,
we didn't see her really, other than
just being in
going to Mr. Burton's office. Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of faces that we'll see that we didn't see this episode. It was nice getting to see. Like the
Mr. Wilson.
I forgot everybody's names already this first time. Yeah, both of those two, and seeing how they handled things, and
they're young too.
Yeah, they're young.
They're young. This whole new it's like a new era.
Yeah,
just came in under Mr. Burton.
Yeah, they're younger. There's a lot more females that we saw, like in the, I don't know, like the teachers' lounge or whatever they were. I think it's gonna be interesting still. I did see some comments say that this series is not like as exciting as the first one is. So maybe that'll be like a tad bit of a letdown for you comparatively with like not having the explosiveness and things like that.
It's just an observation.
It's still good. That's what people have said. So I'm looking forward to it. I think this is a phenomenal show. I'm really glad that we had that one episode on the Spin the Wheel and that we just continue with it because I think it's
amazing.
Really great.
Yeah. You guys, that's our time. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in episode 2.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.